have it all cut up, but this is the new Open Farm Good Bowl. This is my accidental cat order. But we've been trying this out. This is a brand new product from Open Farm. Their most affordable, I think, food option for dogs yet, which is awesome. And so far the dogs are loving. Having 2 dogs, I'm running out of everything so quickly. I'm basically out of this. Tonight for dinner, Dune's gonna have some raw. I got some goat from Viva Raw, which Dune has never had. I've been thawing it out in my fridge. I would give it to her for breakfast, but Dune's gonna be crated for a lot this morning for like 4 hours. We go run some errands, and in case it upsets her stomach, we're not gonna do it for breakfast. We're gonna save it for dinner. Are you so excited? Free. Free. Go feed Kaisa. Oh, hello. Wow, wow, wow. Bed. Good girl, wait. Free. Good girl. I think we're getting a ruggable rug for this room. I have to pick one out. But I think ruggable makes the most sense. I've been getting more like rugs for like the dining room and the living room. But in here, I wasn't sure what to do. I'm like, do I go like a washable rug route or like a more regular rug route? And I think I've decided on like a washable, ruggable rug because it seems to be our foster room. And I just keep putting up these washable mats anyways. So might as well. I have a couple picked out. I just need to like narrow it down and actually order one. I just got changed because we're gonna go to breakfast. I gotta finish getting ready so quickly. We're going to brunch this morning with some friends, and then right after brunch I have training with Kaisa, our foster. I don't know what I've updated on YouTube or not because I have like another vlog half edited that I'm not sure if I'm gonna post showing us getting Kaisa. But we have had Kaisa, our foster, now for a couple weeks. Actually 3 weeks. We love her. We are working on a couple of things with her. If you follow me on TikTok, you already have the update. We basically have just come across a few resource guarding issues or behavioral issues with Kaisa that were not noted on her profile. We're currently working on some stuff with her. She doesn't resource guard food, and the only resource guarding like behavior she's done has been towards other dogs and not people, which is like still not great, but better than if it was people, in my opinion. She is seriously such a love bug. All she wants to do is be held and snuggle you. She's very eager to please. She's very food motivated. She's really amazing, and whoever gets her is gonna be so lucky, and we're gonna miss her dearly whenever she does get adopted. But right now we actually pulled her profile from the rescue because I want to work with some trainers. The rescue that I'm going through right now does offer free training for fosters who need additional support. So I'm gonna be taking Kaisa to one of those training classes today. I've already taken her to one other one, and then they did an evaluation on her. And the day that they had her to evaluate her with other dogs, she did really well with most dogs. She gets a little bit more tense around females, and Dune is a female. Female aggression is common, so that also might be part of why she's kind of giving not awesome behavior to Dune. And it's also only been a few times. Like, Dune and her have had mostly good days and really good interactions. They do amazing on pack walks. She's just really good in a lot of areas. But when she has a little bit of a snap, it's definitely something that I could see someone wanting to like return her over, or just be like shocked if they look at her profile and it says that she's good with dogs and people, and then all of a sudden she snaps at someone. Someone meaning a dog. She's never snapped at a human. So anyways, we're working on that with her. She's doing amazing. Resource guarding issues though is that she seems to be resource guarding Sam and I against Dune. Like, she's not happy if we give Dune a certain level of attention, or if I'm near her, petting her, and then Dune comes up, she freaks out. So while I'm taking Kaisa to training, Sam is gonna go to Home Depot or Lowe's, where are you going? And US Foods, and he's gonna get some stuff for the backyard because we're gonna start working on the backyard now that the weather is better. And what are you getting at the foods place again?
Cheese.
Oh yeah, and then he's making pizza. Sam's been perfecting his pizza dough. Another pizza era. Damn it, I forgot to do my serums. I'll do these tonight. Merit sent me a few products and I love, love, love their bags. I've been using their mascara for like over a month now. It's a tubing mascara, which I don't think I've ever used a tubing mascara before. And I do like it. I feel like it holds up really well throughout the day. And it's lighter, so I kind of have to apply a few more layers if I want it to be as thick as like my Kush mascara by Milk, which is like my go-to. But I don't mind having to build it up because it holds really well and feels very light. What else do we have going on today? I feel like there's something else I'm missing, Sam. Brunch, training, Home Depot, backyard, reset the house. So we'll do layer 1 of mascara and then I'll go take her out. You gotta go potty, huh? Okay, I'll take you out. Come here. Good job. Good. Okay, okay. Relax. Relax. Off. Off. Thank you. I know. I think you gotta poop. I will take you poop. I will take you poop. Hold on. Sit. Good girl. Wait. Okay, let's go. Good girl. Sit, please. Kaisa. Good girl. Dude, inside. Good girl, Kaisa. Okay, let's go. This is her favorite potty spot. She likes to be right up against the fence. So Kaisa is Dune's age. A little bit older. She's like 2 years and 4 months, and Dune just turned 2. And she's already had 1 or 2 litters. So I do think that she has to go to the bathroom more frequently than Dune because of having litters. I think she has to pee more times. She probably has a weaker bladder. The fact that I can be outside without a jacket right now is like my favorite thing in the world. I am curing my depression in this moment. We have all these blossoms in the backyard. There was a turkey out here this morning. Okay, the doggies are crated. Here's Dune. Here's Kaisa. Probably take off Kaisa's collar. Hold on. Nope. And just taking off your collar. Good girl. Yeah, I just have a regular wire crate, and when we dropped her off with the trainers for a day for her evaluation, they said that she escaped their crates twice. She has never even like come close to escaping ours. In fact, she like chills out really well in the crate, even before we put her down here with Dune, so I don't really know what happened there. Hi, Dubby. Good girl. We're meeting our friends Asher and Vitali. Whoa! I am so happy about the weather. We can just go outside for a potty break without a jacket, without having to bundle up. Want to update everyone on what's going on in your life?
I don't know what's going on in my life.
Well, you're about to finish your semester of school. Then
Same old.
Here's ever an update on Sam. It's that he's in school. And we still have lots of school left to do. But now the real countdown begins. You're about to hit the 1 year until you graduate mark.
Senior year.
This backyard, I don't think has been maintained at all in like years. There are weeds the size of like bushes, and I thought they were bushes, and Sam let me know that they were actually just weeds that are overgrown. And we just don't have a lot of grass in the backyard. There's places where there definitely were, like there was grass.
There was grass?
There was grass. And we're trying to get that grass back, essentially. Look at this view. Like, there's a lot that I don't like about living in Utah, but holy shit, is it pretty. We just pulled up to our breakfast spot. It's called Over the Counter. We went once and we loved it, and it was like local vibes. And I liked it. And the food is really good and cheap.
Try to like the park too.
Oh. I don't know if I'll get any clips inside, but I'll let you know how breakfast was after. Let's go! Okay, let's go. Guys, come here. We're back from brunch. It was fun. Food was good. The wait wasn't even that long, which was wonderful. I have Kaisa leashed now. I'm gonna go take her out to go to the bathroom, and then I'm taking Dune on a walk. I have about an hour actually till I have to leave to go to training because we were done with brunch sooner than I thought we'd be. So I'm gonna take Dune on a walk before I take Kaisa to training. Good girl, she's so good. Kaisa, let's go. You're gonna go out after Kaisa. We got a little bird feeder like a week ago. It's been so fun watching birds come eat on the bird feeder. Come on, Kaisa, let's go potty. She tries to chase the bees. Go potty. Kaisa, sit. Good girl. Wait. Dune, place. Okay, let's go. Dune, leave Kaisa alone. You gotta take your leash off. Good girl. Good job, body outside. Good girl. Good job, body outside. I know you want more snuggles. You want water, huh? Good girl. Free. Good girl. You are hyped, girlfriend. You ready to go on a walk? Can you go to your place? Dune, please. Good girl, settle. Just for a sec. Can you catch your breath? And then we'll go on a walk. Settle. Good job. Dune back. Good girl, let's go. Good job, Dooney. Kaisa is really good about hopping in the kennel. Okay, great. Wow. Incredible. Let's get that out of there. We're gonna close this most of the way and then take this off so you don't run. Good girl, Kaisa. Good girl. We're going to training. Kaisa's in the back and now we are headed to training. And then Sam's gonna go shopping. Are you so excited for a Home Depot run? I would be kind of excited. I just love getting like spring and summer stuff. So I would actually be stoked to go with you. But I think it is the best use of time that you go while I'm with Kaisa. Yeah. Good girl. Good job, Kaisa. Good girl. She did so good in class. We just finished training class and she did so good. Good job, Kaisa. Yes. Good job. Good job. Let's go. Good girl. Let's go. Practicing walking loosely on a leash. So anytime she hits the end of it, we walk the opposite way. Good girl. I reward her when she's near me. Oh, 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 oh. Let's go. Good girl. Here's a little treat. Let's go. She's trying to take it off. Let's go. Good girl. Yes. Right here. Good job. Here's Sam's haul. Kaisa just hopped in. Did you give me flowers?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You want to try on your gloves?
Yeah, let's try one.
I was thinking I was gonna go to the US Foods store.
Yep.
I
These fit
decided
great.
I was gonna go to. Oh, perfect.
I'm in the backyard having a little bit of lunch. Being somewhere over here. I'm obsessed with this backyard and I'm excited we get to start using it now because of the warmer weather. Well, we use it every day, but as in like we can have dinner out here. Yesterday I was lying out on a picnic blanket and we tanned for a little bit, like that kind of stuff. Doing a chickpea salad that I made yesterday. This is my view. Is that not crazy? And the sunset's right there. So we can do sunset dinners out here at this picnic table. Dune, where's your ball? when I throw the ball from up here because I like to throw it down there or over there. This backyard is beautiful, but we have so much work to do. Oh, did you bring me your ball? You gotta drop it. Thank you. You ready? It's so fun because she has to run up and down the hill when we play fetch. See right here, there's a concrete path underneath this tree. You can see a little bit of it there. We have to cut down so much of this in order to use the path. So for now we use like this trail back here. Come on, dude, let's go. We're gonna have to cut some of these branches. We're obviously not gonna take the tree out, but we're gonna have to cut some branches here because we're supposed to have a path. You can see the rail right here. Just a little overgrown. Those are pretty. Thanks, baby.
Right there.
Looks great. We have 2 doors that lead to the backyard. Kind of odd. Slay. How many did you get?
3.
So the plan is to put soil on this only?
This is the biggest, but over there too.
Okay. So we need a weed
And
first.
I'm gonna grab up as many of these rocks as I can and toss them out of the way so that we're not up to mow them.
Look at how much bird feed has been eaten. So fun. Where we pumped watering before. Sam just went on another Home Depot run. I'm gonna start cleaning the inside of the house because we still have to do like a Sunday reset on top of whatever it is we're doing in the backyard. I just heard some crazy neighbor drama in our backyard. Dooney was barking at him because they were fighting. My back window was open to the backyard. I guess our backdoor neighbors were having someone over to give them like a proposal on landscaping. And so the woman who was presenting the proposal was like, just let me finish my proposal. That was like the first thing that I heard. And then the man like started kind of yelling. It was a man and his wife and then someone giving a proposal for landscaping. So she kept saying, just hear me out. Oh, Dooney, hi. She wants to snuggle. Dune is sensitive to like yelling. So the woman was like, just let me get through my proposal. Let me get through my proposal. And he was like, but this is dumb and this is dumb. And she's like, just let me finish before you have your input. Very fair for her to ask. The man and his wife just kept every time she was trying to speak, they kept speaking over her like, well, that's dumb and that's dumb and that's dumb and that's dumb. And then they called her stupid at one point, or maybe they just said that something she was suggesting was stupid. And so she was like, do not call me stupid. She stood up for herself as she should. And they were just being so rude to her for every single thing she was proposing. She would say, we're gonna do this here. And he's like, well, what about this? She's like, I'll get to that in a second. So then we're gonna do this here. Well, what about this? We'll get to that in a second. And they were like yelling at each other. I think the lady who was giving the proposal started crying. Like, that just sounded like the worst day at work. And I would not take these assholes on as a client personally, because they were so mean. The husband ended up telling his wife to like back off because his wife was taking it too far. He was like trying to do a let's everyone breathe. He was telling his wife that you can't say that that's stupid because it's hurting her feelings and we need to be mindful of her feelings. Like, it was a really weird, like kind of condescending, like how you would talk to a little kid about how to speak. I don't know, that was just really weird. So my window was open, so of course I was listening. And then Dune started barking when they were yelling, so I put her in our room. Okay, time to get started. What the hell?
back and
They like put them down.
Yeah.
But
One
all day.
all in one
Top launcher.
sad coffee. Weekend in the middle. I probably go to a dive bar and like it's just and then maybe
Put a lot of energy. Oh, you're good.
yeah.
Sam got more soil and is working on more of the backyard. I am gonna be working on this bathroom, and then this is like our closet room. This is like all of our laundromat laundry that I still have to put away. And then I'm like starting a dirty pile. This is also where Dune sleeps. I just have to put away all the clean laundry and vacuum this room. All clean. Maybe wondering why there are 2 beds in here. This is the bed that Dune has been sleeping in for like a year now. My friend Asher gave this to us because his client had an extra bed that they were getting rid of, so he was going to donate it. And at the time it really fit Dune in her size, so she has used this for like a year. Then we decided to get her a bigger one because she's grown, but she actually keeps preferring to sleep in here. This is where she sleeps at night. She's crated when we're gone, and then at night she sleeps up here directly across from ours. And she keeps preferring the small bed. Dune, bed. Bed. She goes to that one even though it's kind of small. So we keep leaving this in here to see if she'll switch over. Dune, come here. Dune, please. Settle. Good girl. See, this one fits her size quite a bit better, but for some reason she just wants her old one. She'll probably just take the smaller one out, but we have a few things still on the clothing rack. I'm trying to figure out what I want to keep out here. Right now I'm kind of putting more winter things out here. At first it was like my nicer things, like dresses and nice tops. So I still gotta figure that out. Sam was just up on the top level watering it. This yellow stuff is an invasive species, and our neighbor was just telling us more about it. It's called like myrtle spurge or something. So we know that the myrtle spurge is toxic to dogs. She just told me that it's also toxic to like the rabbits, and if you touch it you get a rash. It is all over the backyard, like everywhere. So we started digging some out today, earlier, like you saw when we were working on the backyard, but we're gonna have to take like all of it out, which is gonna be a lot. Excited to do it though after the rain because that should soften up the soil because it was really dry and hard. I also want to I think these are weeds. These at least need to be trimmed, if not pulled out. There is a lot of stuff to do in the backyard. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to our bedroom. That needs a little pickup and some vacuuming. Just swapped out the sheets and the pillowcases last night, but I want to swap out the duvet cover. I also still have not bought a washer and dryer. That's something I need to do. I was thinking of getting the LG wash towers because a friend recommended them, and they have like some really cool settings, like being able to steam your clothes. And I want to get a stackable set for the kitchen downstairs because there are hookups for a washer and dryer there and hookups in the garage, and right now the washer and dryer that we have that don't work very well are in the garage. They're left from the previous tenant. Part of this property's deal is that they don't provide the washer and dryer, so because the washer and dryer are broken, we are responsible for getting new ones. I posted that I was thinking about doing the LG wash towers, and then I got a bunch of comments saying that those are not good and that they have a ton of issues, and they are on the pricier end, which is why I've been like holding off and waiting to see if I want to get those or not. In our last apartment complex, we had like a brand new, I believe it was a Whirlpool, brand new, and it broke down in the first 3 months and wouldn't dry anything at all. The maintenance guys kept coming out to fix it, and they were like, this is just a bad one. So they swapped it out for another one, and that one was also supposedly brand new and also had issues the entire time we were there. So I don't really know what direction to go with. I also am like, I hate that I have to buy a washer and dryer for a rental, something that I wish they would provide, but I probably have to buy one like literally in the next week or two because we keep going to a laundromat, and that is lame when we pay this much in rent. So nice and clean. Ignore the mismatching pillows. The fact that it's warm enough to have the windows open is so nice. Obviously there is still much to do. I think we need to give Kaisa a potty break. Sam made pizza. Damn, that looks good. Is there another one, or can I turn this off?
Oh, you can turn it off. That
looks so good. But I think we're calling it a day in the cleaning department. I still have an ad I have to go work on after dinner. It's due in the morning. And I also didn't like mop this room. That's like what we cleaned the kitchen and this room the most, and maybe the living room. So I feel like tomorrow I'll just do like a morning reset with the kitchen and mopping in here because that's where Kaisa normally hangs out. She's downstairs in her crate, by the way. Snoozing away, like not even a peep. I keep checking on her on the camera. Okay, I'm giving Dune her dinner and I'm putting her raw food in a West Paw. I also added a little bit of probiotic. Anytime I give her something new, I give her probiotic and sometimes also pumpkin, but we're out of pumpkin. So this is goat. She's never had goat before. Viva Raw does some unique meats every now and then, and I wanted to see how Dune likes this. So, oh, does it smell good? She's waiting. There's that. I'll refill your water bowl as well. Free. And then Kaisa's gonna have the Open Farm Good Bowl kibble. Something that the trainers recommend that I'm doing with her is either hand feeding or chicken feeding at least one meal. So this morning she had some wet kibble with her probiotics, and now I'm gonna show you what chicken feeding is. So you literally just take the food and you throw it like chicken feed. She has a nice big room we can do this in, and it takes her a long time to eat it, and it's also not like a bowl that she can guard. So that's chicken feeding. Oh, this is bright. It's dark down here. Okay, it's 9:37. Sam's making a bath upstairs. I'm exporting my video that's due tomorrow morning. We watched a little bit of TV with dinner, and we're gonna go take a bath, probably read, and then go to bed. So I might end the vlog here. This was a fun Sunday. I didn't finish doing like a full Sunday reset. I still have to clean all down here, the bathrooms, the kitchen, but it was such a fun day. I'm really looking forward to working more on the yard as well. But thank you guys for watching. Yeah, love you guys.